Right, back with you tonight. Let's tend to this. Now, Water Minister Senzo Mchunu is calling on Gauteng municipalities to invest in infrastructure to avoid a crisis in the future. Parts of Joburg, as well as the West Rand, were hit by a nearly 2-week-long water outage this month after lightning struck a power plant near the Eikenhof pump station. Nqobile Madlala has more.
South Africa has experienced water scarcity for years now, but of late, nobody knows that too well than Gauteng residents who have battled both dry taps and low pressure. Many communities in the south of the city have had their fair share of unstable supply. Diepkloof only had water at night. Parts of Midlands have had little to no water for 2 weeks, leaving residents frustrated.
So asazi ukuthi kwenzakalani ngalamanzi ngoba nala sika khona ayavula for leso sikhathi and then after that bese ayahamba. Then sizolinda ukuthi sesithole truck futhi sokamanzi because of our vulela the whole day. So asazi ukuthi inkinga yini yalamanzi.
Her mornings begin with a walk to the corner house to get low water pressure that takes hours to fill.
Sike sabanayo but not that much. Bewahamba abuye. So now asazi ukuthi kwenzakalani because of 2 weeks lesihleli and lesilose sithwa ama toilet. Niye kuzuhlale nje ngamanzi amanzi angekho i-toilet uzoyenzani? Mele ungene e-toilet. So siyenzela lonto leyo ukuthi sithele e-toilet isikhona nokugeza isikhona nokupheka.
In a very recent Rand Water address, it was discussed that consumption has increased in Gauteng. A recent graph shared by Joburg Water now shows areas of high demand. However, according to the Water Minister, the province is in communication with the department.
We have frequent meetings with both Tshwane and Johannesburg. But I want to say this. What is exacerbating the problem and currently is power supply. That's the problem because Eikenhof secondary booster pump supplies half of water to Johannesburg as a municipality, as a metro.
According to the minister, the water issue in the country is due to lack of infrastructure maintenance.
What is sitting at the center of that problem is infrastructure. There is some of the pipes that convey water to households in townships, in suburbs and so on. They are 90 years old, 150 years old. Obviously, they are now letting it go. We should have attended to these problems, as I said, 10, 15 years ago.
Experts are concerned.
The infrastructure is not built to lose pressure and gain pressure and lose pressure. It's not good for water infrastructure to be managed like that. And so I think that when we start to see these losses of supply, where we start to see reservoirs not being able to be refilled, where pressure is lost, we're going to see infrastructure getting more and more degraded.
According to the Department of Water and Sanitation, it's become clear that the country is dependent on dams as main source of water, which is why experts are now researching alternative ways to broaden the country's supply. The department has set aside 130 billion rand to invest in a range of projects that will augment supply in line with the National Development Plan 2030.
What we are doing is looking at how do we diversify that, so how do we bring more water into that mix. So we're looking, for example, at groundwater development, we're looking at desalination, we're looking at water reuse, we're even looking at harvesting of rainwater sources, folk water harvesting at the household level.
For Newzroom Afrika on channel 405, I am Nqobile Madlala in Johannesburg.